Okay, Chris.
Thanks so much, Tori. Really appreciate the opportunity to present to everybody, and really glad to be with everybody today. My name is Chris West with Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. We have a great presentation for you today about the food bank and the services we offer and what's here. And there's going to be some new stuff. So folks that think they know the food bank well and know our programs, there's going to be some new stuff today. So this is a good chance to kind of explore, get an overview of all the food bank can offer and how we can help people that you work with. So let's start with some introductions with myself, Laura, and Stefan, and then we'll dive right into the presentation. So like I said, Chris West, Director of Community Connections and Collaborative Learning. So my team is the call center team. We connect people to food resources beyond food. We do SNAP outreach. We have a particular emphasis on SNAP, getting folks signed up for that. We do impact grants to communities and the organization, and it's the collaborative learning team that I'll let Laura and Stefan talk about. So Laura.
Hi, everybody. My name is Laura Polanen. I'm the Manager of Partner Network Excellence here at the Food Bank. So my team works with our entire network to do capacity building work. Sometimes that looks like implementing new systems, such as Link to Feed with our pantries. My major project has been the Partner Excellence Academy, which is an online and in-person educational opportunity for our network as well as neighbors that we serve. We are currently building it. It is brand new. It launched in September, but my hope is that in the future, it will become an easily accessible repository for information about access to food, history of the Pittsburgh region, and other types of skills like fundraising and volunteer management and personal finance and all sorts of stuff. I've got big plans for it. And Stefan is also on my team, but he focuses a lot on nutrition. So Stefan?
Stefan, we cannot hear you, unfortunately. Laura, do you want to introduce him?
Sure. Well, Stefan gets that worked out. Stefan is our specialist in health and nutrition equity. So this is a new role at the food bank. While we have always focused on nutrition in various ways, Stefan's role really digs deep into it. So both nutrition in terms of what are the foods that we are bringing into our warehouse and getting out to the community, as well as what is the access to that food. What are we doing in terms of culturally relevant foods for people who may be new to the region or even new to the country. We're also looking at what does equity mean in terms of food access, who is able to get to a pantry, who's able to get to which pantries or on-site locations. And also, what are our internal policies in terms of nutrition? So what is the food bank doing internally with regards to making sure that the food that we offer is nourishing, as well as maintaining our commitment to our values as well. So it's a very interesting position because, again, it is new and there's a lot of ways to go, but Stefan has already put into place a number of great projects, and I'm pretty sure he's worked with either some folks on the call or at least some folks in the organizations here as well to do food demos and partnerships across our region.
Great, thanks, Laura. And Stefan, do we have you with us? Oh, no. Okay. Well, hopefully he can get that figured out. If not, Laura will do his part of the presentation later. Let me share my screen and we'll dive right in here. All right, so hopefully folks are seeing that. So what's new at Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank? So what we're going to cover today, and I will say too, please put some questions in the chat We're gonna have plenty of time at the end for questions. This won't be an hour-long presentation, but I will plenty of time at the end. But please put them in the chat, and we can make sure that you don't forget them. And then also, Laura and Stefan, please jump in at any time to add more in this part that I'm presenting. So, so what we're going to cover today. So, food assistance resources that the food bank has, resources beyond food, the market, SNAP outreach, referral partners, impact grants, the Partner Excellence Academy, and education station and nutritional cooking videos. And kind of highlighted in yellow are some of our newest initiatives that folks might not know about or might not know a lot about. So, so to start with food assistance resources. So, so when you know, we get a referral from a partner, when someone calls us, there's a variety of resources that we can connect somebody to. So SNAP is always a big one. That lifts so many people out of poverty every year, such an important program. So we really do put an emphasis on that. There are a lot of folks that are eligible and not participating in that program. So we really want to make sure if folks are eligible that they really consider applying for SNAP. And we can do that right over the phone with folks. Food pantries, we can let folks know what's in their neighborhood. Drive up and walk-in distributions. So we did bring walk-in distributions back just over the summer. We brought those back. So folks might remember Produce to People at the food bank. We're just not calling it Produce to People because there's more than just produce at these. So, but we have drive up and walk-in distributions throughout our region that folks can attend. So drive up, folks can just stay in their car. Walk-in distribution, they can go in and pick the food that they'd like while they're there. Senior boxes for folks that are 60 or older. We have that option. It's a monthly senior box that we have partners, pantries distribute. We do some delivery of those. And then food for kids and teens, especially around summer food. There's always a lot, going on in the summer, and our map on our website is updated with summer food sites, so folks can find what's closest for them and their kids, but after school meals as well. And then more information on these programs can be found here at our website. If folks just click the Find Help button on our website, then they'll be able to see all of these programs and get more information on them, including our Food Finder tool, which folks can put in a town, a zip code, anything like that, and find what resources are closest to them. So resources beyond food that we can help folks with. So again, if someone is referred to us by a partner, if we get a call, somebody fills out our SNAP form on our website, besides food assistance, we can help them with a bunch of other resources as well. So when we're doing a SNAP application, we can sign somebody up for LIHEAP, so that's heating assistance, or medical assistance. Free tax preparation, very timely right now. That's led by the United Way, Just Harvest, and others. So we can sign folks up for an appointment or give them resources so they can get their taxes prepared for free. And then there's a whole bunch of resources that we can refer folks to. We are kind of focused on a couple partners in each of these categories. So employment resources, housing and utility, and financial wellness. So if that comes up on the call, or if we specifically ask folks if they're interested, then we can make a referral out to a partner that they can get that help. So, so we're not only trying to, work at addressing root causes of hunger, but make sure that, with one call or, we're talking to somebody one time, we can get them multiple resources instead of them, having to go a bunch of different places for that. The market. So this is, haven't even had our grand opening yet, but it's open, and it's working well. It's the food bank's new on-site pantry. It's set up like a mini grocery store, and folks can go around with a volunteer and shop for the food that they'd like. So folks can visit up to twice per month. Our team is also working with the market. So when folks visit the market, they can get connected to other food resources and those resources beyond food as well. So folks fill out a quick intake form. If they're interested, they can just say they're not interested, and that's fine. And if they are interested, then they let us know what resources they'd like. And if they'd like those resources now or later, if they'd like them now, then we go right over to the market and help them right there on the spot. So we've just started this for about a month and a half now. And the market is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 12 and 1 to 4, and Saturdays, 9 to 12. Folks do not need an appointment. They can just come in. And also agencies can also pick up on behalf of a client. So maybe you have a client that isn't able to travel or to get here, or they have a neighbor that wants to pick up food on their behalf. All that can happen as well, and somebody can just show up and just some real basic information about the person who needs food assistance, and we can get them help. So SNAP outreach, I did say that we, really put a premium on SNAP, and because it's such an important program, and it allows, similar to the market, really allows for choice. That's what SNAP does too. With money on an EBT card, folks can shop for the food that's right for them, and they can shop online with SNAP benefits at a local grocery store. So we and our partners do outreach in 8 counties around SNAP, including Allegheny. We do presentations for organizations in the community. We attend events to promote SNAP. We work with organizations so they can send us referrals electronically. So if anybody's interested in referring folks to the food bank, we'd love to chat with you. Our contact info is at the end of this presentation. You can reach out. And then we and our partners help submit about 3,000 SNAP applications each year. So our team, does a lot and is really expert in those and in kind of complicated situations that might arise. So referral partners. So referral to the food bank can get someone connected with many different resources, both food assistance, resources beyond food. We have an online referral form that we have that we give partners. It's nice because it not only takes the burden off of those in need of food assistance by having us call them instead of them having to contact us, but we can report back to organizations on the number of referrals we receive and results of those referrals. So we get back to people definitely within 2 to 3 business days at the latest. And we make 3 attempts to reach someone that is referred to us. So we really try hard to reach someone. It's not just a phone call and then we're done. We try 3 times. And then we have a sample referral form. Folks can visit it there. But it's real simple. It's just a person's name, contact information, services they're interested in, and then the organization name, so we can track it and report back to folks on results of those referrals. And impact grants. So we do provide impact grants to financially assist community organizations and partners of the food bank to address hunger and its root causes. So for the community connections team, projects are focused on 2 kind of broad categories. One is SNAP. So a partner might be doing SNAP outreach, SNAP advertising, referring folks to us for SNAP, signing folks up directly for SNAP, any of those things. Or it might focus on where food assistance intersects with another social determinant of health, like employment, housing, financial wellness, healthcare, or transportation. So just to give a couple examples of what that has looked like in the past, We've given some iPads to the Ronald McDonald Caramobile so that they can, when they find one of their patients that they're treating with healthcare, if they're food insecure, they can refer directly to us. We've provided free Uber and Lyft rides to pantries to help with the transportation piece. So, so kind of, yeah, where that food assistance intersects with another social determinant of health, there's a lot of cool projects that we can work on, and we have impact grants that can help support partners in the community to do that. And then I have our a link there where folks can apply for an impact grant. Next fiscal year, starting in July, we're going to have some deadlines for partners to submit, but this fiscal year, it's just a rolling basis. And then Partner Excellence Academy. So I'm going to turn it over to Laura.
Absolutely, thank you. Yeah, so as I mentioned when I introduced myself, the Partner Excellence Academy is a new project here at the food bank. We've been working on it for some time. We started sort of working on it during the pandemic, so it was a bit of a slow start, but we did officially publicly launch to our network and agency coordinators in September. So the focus of the Partner Excellence Academy is that it is a free and easily accessible educational resource, both for our partner network, our agency coordinators, our organizational partners, as well as the neighbors that we serve. We are doing work primarily online at the moment, meaning that once you can access a number of courses through a platform called Duquesne. It's a learning management system. It works very, very well. And I'm really excited to explore more about it. However, we do understand that internet access is not something that everybody has. And there are also different topics and different courses that just do better in person. And so we do have the facilities here at the food bank, including our education station, where we will be hosting in-person trainings and informational sessions as well. Excuse me. So we do not do this all in-house. My team is extremely good at what they do, but we are not experts in everything. So we are partnering with local organizations, such as the Financial Empowerment Center, to provide us with curriculum. We know that other people are the experts in what they do, and so we are just reaching out to them to strengthen those partnerships and also let our network and our neighbors know about what other organizations are in the area and what they do. We're also working with some consultants to create curriculum specifically for our audience. People who work in food insecurity and people who need to access food insecurity services are, they are a unique group. And so we want to make sure that everything that we offer is relevant to our audience. We are currently focusing on nutrition education, which Stefan can talk more about, as well as fundraising for organizations, individual financial empowerment, and compliance for our team. One of the things that we're excited about for the Partner Excellence Academy is that it will make it'll mean our organizations can remain compliant much more easily, which then frees up their brain space and their time to do more capacity building. So this is going to just keep building and building and building on itself. I have a 5-year plan. I have a 1-3-5-year plan because that's the type of planner that I am. However, we are always looking for more partners. So if you have information that you think would benefit the community, if you want to explore the idea of offering courses, if you want to basically not anything, but if almost anything that is relevant to food insecurity, to serving our community, and to nonprofit work and management and capacity building for our network, please talk to me. I would love to talk to you about what opportunities there are and how we can partner. Because again, the Partner Excellence Academy, it is for everybody. It is meant to be a repository. It is meant to be accessible by people when they need it. And there's just a lot of places we can go with this. So it's a great opportunity. Again, I'm really excited for it. My team has created some fantastic trainings and skill building workshops, and we are only doing more. We're only accelerating from here. So any questions about that? I know Chris said we'd have questions at the end, but anything top of mind right now? All right, I'm not hearing anything. So Chris, you're free to go on. Thank you.
All right, so Education Station and our demo kitchen. I'll see if is Stefan with us.
I'm here. Can everyone hear me?
All right,
Yes.
Stefan made it. So Stefan, do you want to introduce yourself and then please, yeah, take it away.
Of course. Hello, my name is Stefan Pontius. I'm the Specialist of Health and Nutrition Equity here at the Food Bank. Thank you all for your patience with my audio issues. You think after 2 years I would get a hold of this, but I'm still learning. But just to let you guys know a little bit about our education station and demo kitchen. It is located behind the market, which is in partnership with Giant Eagle. If you go into the market and turn, I believe, right, after a few steps, you'll kind of run into it. It includes a collaborative space for learning and a commercial demo kitchen. It's really cool how it's set up. You could divide them with a glass wall, or you could remove the glass wall. It slides right out, and then they're kind of connected, so you could have a large audience, larger-ish audience, whenever you're doing something like a food demo or a tasting. This kitchen is also very unique because it has stage lighting, which will be perfect for filming or making content in regards to food, health, wellness. So it hosts a lot of different capacity building opportunities for us and our partners.
And I want to jump in here and mention, so one of the specific plans that we have for the education station and the kitchen is that if a group of neighbors come in, they can watch a recipe demonstration in the kitchen, sample it and everything. And then the idea is that all the ingredients in whatever recipe we made that day are available in the market. So they can they see how it's done, they can taste it, they take the recipe cards, and then they can go and get the ingredients right outside. So we want to make it very easy for people to access the food that we have and make it very easy for people to know how to use it.
Yeah, and in the future, hopefully near future, but we will, it'll be that Stefan has there a space for learning. We want partners to come in, and we'll be scheduling partners to come in, whether it's working with the kitchen, or maybe it's just an info session, everything from health to utilities to things like that. We might have partners that want to come in and just offer to be there or to sign somebody up for their services, and we'll be able to do that in education station too. So a lot more to come with that. But yeah, so the next slide is Stefan as well, talking about our cooking demos. So Stefan, back to you.
Yeah, thank you. So this is really the first big project that we have with the education station. It's under completion now. It's starting to wrap up with construction, so we're really excited to get in there and start basically doing what we do. Our new class is called Education Station Cooking Demo. When we were first conceptualizing this program, we wanted to ensure that we were kind of touching all the bases when it comes to online learning. So right now on the Academy, we have a lot of compliance things. We have some nutrition education, but we don't have anything that's kind of like a cooking video. So we are really excited to offer a new cooking video, or a series of cooking videos, on our Partner Excellence Academy. When we decided on videos, we wanted to ensure that they were short and sweet, easy to consume, easily digestible, and also easy to recreate with our partners. So then anyone who watches the video is able to go to, say, the market or their local pantry, pick up the ingredients, and then make the recipe themselves. When we were also writing this plan, we also said that we noticed we had a lot of wonderful partners, and they're very knowledgeable partners. And even though my team is very knowledgeable, we decided that our partners have a host of knowledge that will benefit the community greatly. So we decided that, in short, these videos will be created using common inventory ingredients, and they'll be recorded in our demo kitchen. So it's really exciting. We're really excited to have our partners come out to the food bank to see our new demo kitchen. And most importantly, these recipes will be easily accessible to the public through our Partner Excellence Academy.
I saw there was a question in the chat. Sorry, you asked, do you bring this to other partners for a program? Can you elaborate on that a little bit? Do you mean, do we bring cooking demos to our partners, or?
Yes, that would be great. I'm in a library, so the programming would be something that would be fun for us, for you guys to come and help make healthy food or things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's absolutely something that we can do. That's something that has been part of Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank's nutrition team for quite a while. And I know we're also working with Adagio, because Adagio is also extremely good at those cooking demos as well. But yeah, we'll figure out how to get a cooking demo into the library.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
All right. So that brings us to just our contact info, which is our last slide. So we have on there that if folks are in need of resources, they can call our call center. They can go to our website. Also, my contact info for folks that want to explore partnership opportunities for the Partner Excellence Academy, Laura, and for nutrition related topics, Stefan. So yeah, so thanks so much, everybody. That's our presentation, and we wanted to open it up to see if there's questions or discussion, or is there something you'd like to learn more about? Is there anything you learned that was new or different? So just like to open it up to everybody now to hear your thoughts or hear your questions. Any questions?
I have one. So who do I contact? Laura, or should I contact Stefan?
For food demos specifically, I would say contact Stefan, and then he'll tag me in if I can support in any way. But Stefan is definitely our number one nutrition.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be your person.
Yeah.
And Chris, are we late? Excuse me, sorry. Can we have the slides to share with a bigger group as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. And I'll be sure to put all of their contact information in the follow-up email.
Okay, great. Great, and then I'll just check one last time. Any questions? Folks can always reach out to us anytime, and we're happy to talk about anything in the presentation or something we didn't cover, or talk about partnership opportunities. Happy to talk about that. All right, so with that, thank you all so much for your time. And Tori, thanks again for the invitation. It was great to be with you all.
Yeah, thank you guys for an awesome presentation, and all of this information will be shared to the group in a follow-up email. Thank you, all three of you, for such a great information, about the resources we have with the food bank. So thanks, everyone, and we'll see you all next time. So have a good day.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.